Jeff Bezos wants to compete with Bill Gates to get you to eat fake meat. Why do these unelected globalists keep pushing this processed meat on you? Well, they want it. They think it's the future. The Bezos Earth Fund announced an initial $60 million commitment to establish Bezos Centers for Sustainable Protein. That's what they're calling it. Bezos' fiance, Lauren Sanchez, is the vice chair of this association, and she announced this last week at the Aspen Ideas Climate Conference.
Finally, one last question that we're thinking a lot about. How do we feed 10 billion people with healthy, sustainable protein throughout this century? This will need a ton of innovation. We're investing heavily in livestock sector and inventions that will give consumers meat options that are better for the earth. I am thrilled to announce, I'm very excited about this one tonight, $60 million to establish Bezos Centers for Sustainable Protein that will help grow these ideas. Their inventions will make plant-based lab-grown meats cheaper, healthier, and tastier. And these sustainable proteins really are getting better. Trust me, I've had one, and they are getting so good. You can hardly tell the difference now. I really like them. Anyway, these examples barely scratch the surface of what's possible when we combine hope with action, ingenuity with determination.
And all the processing goes right into my face and my lips and my cheeks.
Oh, we're going to talk about her in a second.
Where's the charts on that?
Trust me, she's had one.
Yeah, I had one. I barely noticed.
What an endorsement.
I know.
Trust me, I had
It's getting
one.
better.
It's getting better. I barely noticed that it was crap.
Right. I think that history is going to look back on this as an incredibly arrogant moment where humans thought that they could do better than nature with labs. So yeah, let's just sort of unpack what she's saying there and what she's trying to push on us. She's saying that meat is terrible for the planet because climate activists say that meat is responsible for 14.5% of annual global greenhouse gas emissions. That is a global average, meaning it takes into account well-run agricultural countries like the United States with non-developed countries that have a higher carbon output because they are not as efficient. And in fact, yeah, you could reinvent meat, or you could teach the rest of the world to farm better, like the United States and the United Kingdom. That's also a good idea. In fact, in the UK, beef production is only responsible for 4% of greenhouse gas emissions. And in the US, it's as low as 2.2%.